Yes, so this Samsung TV's got a problem on it. Very common problem, it's all blue. You can see all the spots coming through. So this TV's end of life. It's completely had it. So I can't get to the model number. I'll put that on when if I can find it. But I'll show you what I mean. I had to retune the telly. There were a lot of channels that weren't on it. But see how blue that is. And the TV signal's very poor here as well. My one's got pixelation on. See, that's how blue the picture is. Now the picture should be looking like this on it. This is what it should look like. So this is my telly. That's just running off a little aerial up there, but it's only getting one, whereas in Clarkson every channel is 10. So as you can see, I do get ITV. And look at that picture, that's an excellent picture. And that's just standard. That ain't even HD because I can't get HD. See, in Clacton the signal is a lot stronger. 2020, the 7th century finds will go on display to mark the reopening of the castle. So let's have a look at the settings. And look how dark that is, and that's turned all the way up. So speakers sound alright, but the TV's end of life.
Travel update for you this morning. In Bedfordshire, there's queuing traffic and 2 lanes are closed due to an overturned lorry on the M1 northbound. That's from junction 11A on the A5 Industrial to junction 12 on the A5 120.
That's dynamic. It doesn't go any quiet. See how purple it is.
A fairly murky, misty, cloudy start for some of East Anglia this morning, but it should burn
this
back.
TV must have had lots of use. So it's a smart TV and it's got all the apps on and it's programmed in, so you can use it without the Wi-Fi because it looks like there's some sort of thingy here
tomorrow. Those showers persist in the south.
that it's plugged into.
Ones through the afternoon. Further north, you're going to hang on to the sunshine. Temperatures around 80.
That's giving it a network.
That's it for now. We're back with your next update in about half an hour. See you then. Bye-bye.
This is the best I could get the picture on it anyway, so got
this is breakfast with John Kay.
might as well put it on because the TV's already had it anyway. So
Britain is back on the world stage after unveiling that series of wide-ranging agreements with the European Union yesterday.
Yeah, so we're joined now by the Industry Minister, Sarah Jones. Good morning to you. Thank you for speaking to us here on Breakfast. So Sir Keir said this was a win-win. What's the biggest win, do you think?
oh, this camera's hurting my hand.
As you know, and sits alongside
Change hands.
with India, the world's fastest growing economy, and with the US, the world's largest economy. For me, as the industry minister, the deal we've done on agri-foods is incredibly substantial because at the moment, if you are wanting to take your brilliant product and sell it into the EU, per shipment you have to pay hundreds of pounds worth of admin costs. And because of all the checks that are done at the border, we can have a situation where a lorry will sit and products will
Yeah, movie sounds okay.
That was done by the previous government is that industry businesses went bust. They had to put up their prices, and we saw price rises in our shops as well. And we are sweeping that away through this deal. And that's
I've already
well
done that.
so widely across
So
industry.
it's got all the
Steel
channels,
industry
and
yesterday,
as you can
they are
see,
delighted
that
they
thing
are not gonna
gives
have
it
to
a
pay the carbon
connection.
tax that would be coming down the road if we hadn't have done the deal on energy.
I turned all that off because I couldn't see anything with that on.
Advantages to this deal, which will mean more jobs, more money in people's pockets, and lower bills.
I don't know whether you heard the Shadow Foreign Secretary a few minutes ago on the programme. Her point was that people who voted for Brexit voted to have control, and what this does is it puts Britain back again having to follow rules that are put forward by the European Union, and that is something that they would argue against.
TV aerial works really well.
It back with Brexit, and those who voted to do that's exactly what they wanted to do.
But yes, it definitely needs new backlights on.
That give us money in our pockets, and sweeping away the previous government's deal where we had goods rotting at the border, where we couldn't even
see if I can get the makeup
our sausages and our mincemeat at all with the EU. This was ridiculous.
I'll have to get the model number, go behind and do that and put it on the video title.
An arbitration process where we agree differences. And the differences will only come if, for example, we suddenly decide that we want to massively reduce all our...
Every time it keeps going into female, I don't know why it keeps going into that.
And it is completely normal with any trade deal that you agree the terms of that deal and you abide by the rules of the trade deal so that you're not taking advantage of each other.
One thing we do know is that EU boats are going to be able to fish in UK waters for the next 12 years.
Yeah, so we got
their fishing deals
all the
every
stuff's
year.
got.
Why couldn't the UK have done that?
YouTube.
Well, under the previous deal that the previous government did, the arrangement we have at the moment would have just ended in 2026, and nobody knows what would have followed. There would have been an again.
You can really see how bad it is on that screen. You can actually surf the internet on the telly actually on their Wi-Fi, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I'm not going to put in any login details, but yeah, it's a good way of getting onto the internet. So there's TV's end of life, and you can even see unlike on my TV, this TV's for sale by the way, but TVs aren't selling at the moment, nothing's selling on Facebook. That's what it should look like.
The Chancellor was saying that this will add